sideline. Look at the head coach of the Jaguars. They've been playing some of their best football, winning 8 of their last 10 games. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt with you up in the booth. Kicker Cam Little down on the field. Looks ready to get things started. And from Pittsburgh, we are underway. Dodge the tackle. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
Even he mentioned it to us. There hasn't been much celebrating for him since last week. All the guys were taking in the win, enjoying some time to relax. He was reviewing what went wrong in that game. An interception, not finding the end zone. That's not the type of impact that usually finds you a win. And he knows he's got to do more for his team.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up third down. They'll throw. Third and long. That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He's brought down before the return gets far. So here comes the Jaguar offense now. Their turn to set out on an opening drive. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're set backwards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. On fourth down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. Surprisingly, had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their second drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Nix. Hits him on the end route. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the Steelers, first down.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he looks it forward to the 43-yard line. Stopped by Foye Oluoku. Play action with Nix. Jump off, caught by his back. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd and
3rd down. Here's Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. On the ground again with Johnson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They go counter. It's Johnson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Nix from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Moving 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Boswell able to knock it through. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Second drive coming up for the Jacksonville offense. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
A gain of 15.
They go right back to ETN. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Out to his wide out, it's a screen. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
They'll send Logan Cook out again for the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. The Steelers offense headed out. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Gets up the edge to the 35. And all the way up to the 42-yard line before he stopped. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Steelers first down.
They pick the handoff. Now Nix. And this one is launched. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to have the touchdown. Let's see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Okay, Brock, I think the official double and then triple check this with their coach, but yes, they are indeed choosing to decline the penalty and letting that touchdown stand.
Kate, if there is ever a moment that defies all explanation on the football field, that may be it.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers go up 10-zip here in the first. Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's stopped on the run back at the 27. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, no, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Throw left side, complete. They'll have a small gain up to about the 32. That was stopped by Alex Highsmith.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. That pass caught by Strange. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That's good for a Jaguars first down.
Here's ETN on first down. This run held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it 2nd down. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
It's a pickup of 3.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 10-0 ball game. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. ETN again. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Jack Jones making that tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing his Lawrence on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Jaguars first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Jaguars.
On play action now, Lawrence. He's got his man, that's Alec Pierce. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. ETN gets it on the draw. This is ahead for about 5. They're going to stop that time, Nick Cross.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Short pass brought in. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
There he is on 3rd and short. Able to find Strange here. And he's brought down and a penalty flag out on the play as well. We got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Throw here, 3rd down. Finds him on the slant. And they stop him. He's marked down around that 18-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's another Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. First carry now. This is Bashal Tu'u. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And that tackle stops him after a solid game.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Facing fourth down, Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Little knocks it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Hits him on the out route. That ball is loose. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there.
14 yards.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
Trayvon Walker on the stop. A loss of a yard.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Finds him over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Complete to number 85. That's a gain of 8.
On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. Makes the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, it's Nix. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Nix to throw again. Has it in close. It's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up.
Nix trying to sneak it. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
Ooh, this is where the coach gets paid to make the decision for the offense. If they're stopping you short on a 3rd down sneak, you better think a while before going for it.
3-yard attempt.
It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Jacksonville heading out there on offense. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Throw right side is caught by Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. He still has room inside the 30. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone, down at the 19. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Jaguars first down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Lawrence working from the gun. That's Robinson on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they'll start some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's what an offensive player never wants to see, a defender just waiting for him on the edge. At that point, the play's dead. And good effort on his part to at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now toss it to Etienne. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars tie things 10-10. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Steelers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they'll have enough time to try to get it into field goal range. Just a shade over 40 seconds remaining. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They give to Johnson to start this drive. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. The Steelers calling their first timeout.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Nix from the gun. He's got it. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
The 44-yard line.
Nix looking to throw. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock, pass incomplete. And they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Once more, it's Nix. This is Metcalf looking out right side. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. It's Kader Kohu up to make that play.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
on 3rd down, here's Nix. Sends this to the end zone. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take the lead just before halftime.
That is simply put, perfect play action right there. That action drew the eyes of those defenders. He was able to throw that ball right over their heads.
Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jaguars 10.
Now Boswell on to send this away.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
First and 10 at their own 30.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Throw left side, complete. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw it. Catch made. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. There's 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. It is Week 17. Playoff spots on the line, seeding on the line, coaching jobs may be on the line. Let's dive in. Our spin around.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Jaguars send running back Travis Etienne trotting back out to the field. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. He'll start the second half with Etienne. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Jaguar first down.
That's good for a Jaguars first down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Completed left side to Thomas. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Peyton Wilson on the cover.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's on target to Pierce. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
The Jaguars first down.
Trying it right side with Etienne. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He was brought down.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the defender. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40.
Here's the fake. Here's Nix. Lobs this deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Down and 7.
Receiver in motion, headed right. To the air on 3rd and long. He brings it in. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. First down, ball at the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Trying the left side with Johnson. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Completed over the middle. Ooh, that was close, but they're going to have to get this on 3rd down now. Gain is to the 27.
Brings up 3rd down.
He'll try to do it himself. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Good for us Steelers. First down.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 17.
Inside give to Johnson. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Here's Nix. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Steelers first down.
To throw, here's Nix. Behind the line, he lost that football. And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounce on it inside the 10. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down.
At the 4-yard line.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's 3rd and goal.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers push their lead further to start the half. Boswell gets that point after the go. And the Steelers drive their lead to 11.
24. Jaguars 13.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Jaguars send running back Travis Etienne trotting back out to the field. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal trying to miss the mark. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second.
He'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
He made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. From the gun, Etienne gets it. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
And the Jaguars first down.
They go right back to Etienne. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Derek Harmon, the former Oregon Duck, making that stop. Lawrence now off the play action. Finds his running back. This is Bashir Tutu. And this one doesn't go far. 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He beams one. Deep right side. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete. Cam Little getting the call on 4th down here to put 3 up for the Jaguars. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And he missed it. It's no good. And it stays a 2-possession game at an 11-point margin.
They needed a few things to go right to make a comeback. And the first one, well, you had to. That was not a want to. That was a have to with that field goal. Without it, tough to imagine overcoming a 2-score deficit, Kate.
The Steelers and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense will probably rather forget. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there, and it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. They're set up at the 35 now. To it. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's first out of bounds after picking up about 7. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Johnson again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. Stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Looking for Warren. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Steelers have likely locked up the win right there. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those forces before they find pay dirt.
Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Steelers push their lead to 18.
Steelers 31, Jaguars 13.
Now Boswell on to send this away. He fields it from the 8. He dodged the tackle. The Jaguars send running back Travis Etienne trotting back out to the field. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Throw wheeled in by Thomas. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Lawrence with it on 1st. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
It's a pickup of 6.
Lawrence working from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. He's still going to the 30. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
A gain of 30. And a Jaguar 1st down.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. It connects down the sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
4 yards. It's another Jaguars 1st down.
They'll run. Etienne. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. They got a handful on the play. Now need a handful more. 5 yards on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant right there, Brock. If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender.
And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars make it an 11-point ball game. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Steelers send quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. Warren quick on the draw. Escapes the defender. And a nice stop here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
At the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play. So this is 2nd and 3. Nix from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Nix looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at their 48-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now Nix. Makes the catch. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
9 yards. And the Steelers first down.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. And he's going to be right up against that line that they needed. Make it 3rd and maybe a yard at most from the 34.
That's a gain of 3.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. On 3rd down, here's Johnson. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. All set now. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On the ground again with Johnson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Again, this is Johnson. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, Rocky found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Gabe. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns. And that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers push their lead to 18. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Jaguars, then running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. This is a heater going deep. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Nick Cross has it. And the Steelers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on 2nd.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers moments away from win number 12. They said Metcalf left. Johnson up the middle. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And he'll get it up to the 44. The Steelers set to punt it. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Jaguars, then running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Taken in by Pierce. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
That's another Jaguar.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He's got Pierce. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play.
Jaguars.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Throw right side is caught by Robinson. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
1-yard gain. Brings up second.
They get to the line and spike the football and stop the clock. Driving dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, but throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. One final shot here. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.